Hey, hey, it's Friday with Kay. It's Friday. All right, so I'm just now leaving my villa, running a little tardy, as you guys can see, but I'm here. I am here. I'm happy that this week we are actually going to the beach. You know, last week you guys got to do a little neighborhood tour. We going back to the beach. Yes, we are. All right. Well, and I can't wait to tell y'all about how the week went over here on the island and the new experience. Hold up. Um, okay. Make sure the Wi-Fi is also that it is not interfering with the call. So yes, we are headed to the good old beach. I got my bug spray on this week, so I'm ready. I got my socks on, so y'all know I'm good to go. Hold on. Bueno.
Bueno.
Gracias.
Okay.
Okay. Get across this street. All right, so we are on our way. Whew. And I'm sad because this is the last Beachside with Kay for a couple weeks since I'm gonna be back home. So we don't have no beaches at home, unfortunately. So we'll get creative. I'll find us some locations. More than likely, it'll probably be porch side with Kay. You know, we might get a car side with Kay. Not sure. Not quite sure. Ooh, why am I sounding out of breath today? And I got a good, ooh, I know my watch is like, you better go, girl. So this morning, maintenance was over, and so I left and I went on a walk, like a 45-minute walk this morning. And then I came back home and I was not feeling like doing my little regular routine workout where I do my elliptical and then I do like a 20-minute dance workout and then I do like a core workout. So I was like, well, technically I got my workout in with my walk. Then I felt convicted when I got home. So I ended up getting on the elliptical and doing my dance and core. Anyways, I was like, well, we're going into the weekend. Let me go ahead. So my watch was telling me how good I've been doing today and how I've doubled my move activity today. So yeah, out here trying to be great with my little Apple Watch. I like it. I'm happy I have it back. I am. But I do forget, like when I'm working out, I do forget to turn it on sometimes, but I'm like, it's not gonna, stop. If I don't have it, I'm not gonna not do no work. And if I don't turn it on, it don't take away from what I did. So that is one issue I see a lot though as a virtual health coach is like if the app isn't working and it doesn't calculate like people's exercises, they get like real up in arms about it. They're like, it didn't calculate it for me and I know I did this. And I was like, you said you know, right? Okay. Well, it doesn't take away from your hard work. You might not see the number reflect, but you know that you're doing the work. So that's all that really matters. So yeah. Buena. It feels so amazing out here, you guys. Like, it's a little humid, but it hasn't really rained today. I don't think it's rained at all today, actually. This is like the first non-rain day. Let me not speak up the rain, but I told y'all it usually rains here like every single day. But yeah, I can't wait to tell you about this rain story that happened a couple days ago. I'm like really traumatized behind it, but it's okay. I'm learning. All right, we not too far away. Y'all know the path. See? Oh, I think I was telling you guys about um, the communities affected by the hurricane, and like there's a community like right over there, and a lot of those um, I don't they don't like condos basically. They're not in commission, but there are some that's over there that's in commission. So I think it's a little strange. I don't know all the history about it. I'll have to ask somebody who's like native here to get some more details. But yeah, today is like beautiful. One of the best days that I've seen. Yeah, one of the best days that I've seen for sure. Whew. Oh, and I have a new duck friend who's been coming. He real ugly though. It's just one of them. I don't know where he came from. And he just came just looking at me today. I'm like, what do you want? And I haven't named him yet. So I'm going to have to come up with a name for him. But yeah, he doesn't have a name yet. But he'll have one soon. No worries. No worries. Okay. Yes, it is so nice. But like I said, y'all know I'm excited to get home because I miss the sunlight of the summer. So I cannot wait, and I cannot wait to be riding my bike. I know y'all be tired of hearing me saying it, but I'm just saying it's such a good time. Okay, my socks are slipping. We can't have that. Okay, we almost here. Look, it's just looking so beautiful. Oh, and you guys, I finally figured out the do not disturb. So I shouldn't have any phone calls interrupting my live today because I went in and set up the settings so can't nobody come through, even if they call multiple times. Because I was like, I got it on. I thought I was doing something. And I guess I was not. Okay. See, I'm up here messing up stuff. I'm trying to make sure I got my do not disturb on. And I accidentally turned on the the airplane mode. Okay, let's see what we're looking like today. Hmm. Yeah, do y'all see this? Not much more than what it is, but it looks a little bit better. Few weeks for the last few times I've been out here. Let's see, I do see some people from the resort area. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. So yeah, so that's the resort area, and I do see some people out there. A couple people in the water. None over here though. Let's see. yeah, just here enjoying the breeze. The water does not look as like dirty and murky as it has the last couple times I've been out here, so that's nice to see. Because a few weeks ago, it was literally just pushing up so much like seaweed. It looks disgusting. I'm like, ooh, who was getting in that water? But it's definitely looking more level now. But it's definitely nobody like out in this area. So pretty. And I'm up underneath one of the palm trees. But you got to be careful though, because the fruit be falling down from the trees. You don't want to get knocked in your head. But when I go back home, I did say that I am going to get in some water. I said I'm going to go to like a pool or to like a water park or something. Because I definitely have not been in a pool in like years. I don't know. I loved it as a kid, but as an adult, I just don't need to be in no water, to be honest. I'd be just okay. Besides daily bathing, you definitely got to have some type of water touching you every day. See, today will be a nice day with the breeze and how it feels. Like, it would have been nice to just have my little chair out here and a book to read. Like, this is one of them days, for sure. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. OMG, do you know that I just started texting you earlier today? And before I left, I was like, I ain't even finished my text message. I was texting you a little bit ago, and then I had fell asleep trying to send you a text message and didn't finish the message. Literally was just thinking about you and texting you a little bit ago. I miss you. What are you doing? Literally. You said I've been thinking about you all week too. Like, I was like, I need to text you. I need to text Cheaty. Like, I miss your whole entire life. Like, what are you doing? Like, oh my gosh. Hold on, let me let you see. Hey girl. I miss you, my friend. My friend on here. Getting food. Where you getting food from? So on Fridays is Taco Fridays. I don't do Taco Tuesdays, but yes, I'm all about this Taco Friday for sure. Are you getting some Indian food? No, y'all do need to come and visit. I concur. I definitely concur. So, okay, you know I miss you. You know you got to give me like a quick little update. And I am going to call you. Like, definitely going to call you. I am going out to Atlanta But I'm going to Atlanta in February of next year. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to fit it in this year. I ain't got that far. Sherry said, and need this beach view, LOL. I'll be waiting. Child, that's far. I know, right? It ain't too far though. But I need to get to the Carolinas as well. Like I need to get my whole life. That's just what needs to happen. Hopefully it'll be before the new year. I agree. My parentals, they're going on a cruise in October. Okay, so it's a possibility. It's a small possibility, but it's a possibility I'll be able to get in Atlanta before the year's out, because it's my 10-year reunion from graduating from college. And so, you know, you're supposed to come back and have a good time, but you know, it's just a weird little time. And one of my best friends, she already has like booked an Airbnb just in case. But we just ain't got that far. I ain't got that far. I don't know if I want to go or not, because my parentals, they're going on a cruise at the same time. And their cruise is leaving from Miami. But it's like the weekend of homecoming. And I was like, I kind of want to go on a cruise. I kind of do. But that just depends. Oh, girl, I was supposed to be going to Ghana next month, but I'm kind of pulling out the trip now. I'm sad about it, but I think I'm in the process of pulling out the trip. I was trying to wait because it's a month away, and I don't got all the details and stuff, and the way my brain is set up, I'm just like, I'm going to just have to go on the next time, but... Oh, are you really? OMG. It's crazy. My cousin, I have a cousin that owns a hospital, an all-male hospital in Ghana. And he was telling me, like, you need to come in December. December is, like, it's a good time to come, like, weather-wise. And he was like, it's a lot of stuff to do in December. But my stepdad, he may be going in December. So if he goes in December, he said he'll take me with him. So, yeah. So as far as the trip I was supposed to be going on next month, I'm pretty much like 75% not going at this point, but it's a little 25% chance I may go. But I may end up going with my stepdad if he ends up going in December. He hasn't decided yet. Let's see. My girl said, hopefully it'll be before the next year. Hey, time flies. You should, but that's hard. Tough choices. I know, right? Girl, we gonna, yes, man, that is so awesome. Come in December. Chidi is coming too. Who you staying with? And I'm assuming you're gonna be in Nigeria as well. Oh my God, that would be so fun. For real. Now, don't play with me, because I will book me a flight to come now. Don't play with me. I just know it's important to have somebody on the ground, you know? So that's why this trip next month was going to be, like, really nice. Because I was going, you know, with people on the ground. So I don't necessarily want to travel, like, I'm not doing no solo traveling or nothing over there. But, yeah. So you're going to Accra. That's where that's where my stepdad is from. And staying in Airbnb. Okay. No, we don't have time to go to Nigeria. My classmate is getting married in Accra. Oh, that is so awesome. OMG. Yeah, it's a group of us going. What? That is bomb. Oh, that is so bomb. Child, we need to chat because we're trying to find a plug. Okay. You silly. So my cousin stays in his clinic. I don't know where he stays, but his clinic is in East Lagoon. And I know that originally when I was going in next month, we did have a family member that was going to be, I think she's like 27, and she was going to be like taking us around and everything. Yeah, trying to plan things we want to do. Right, that's what I'm in the process of doing too. That's where we're staying. And I probably pronounced it wrong, lagoon, but you knew what I was trying to say. And and Sherry, you know my little sister, when she found out I was trying to go to Ghana, she was like, I want to go. I want to go. You know, she want to go visit her family. Please come in December. Oh my gosh. Like I said, if my stepdad ends up coming, if my stepdad ends up coming, I probably will likely come. Cause I do have a budget for Ghana. You know, I already set aside a budget for Ghana. It was just a matter of, you know, I just want to make sure everything is timely, because I know we got to get like visas. Even though I heard that you can technically get a visa when you get there, I don't know. I haven't traveled on an international level before, so I'm not really sure all the logistics. And that's why I'm just like freaking out. Like, I don't know. We literally a month out from this trip and still just kind of waiting. So who are you? Did you already buy your flight? Sheree said, yeah, it'll be good for her. Has she been back? No, my stepdad said she going back when she turned 18. So that's what he says, but we'll see. Sherry said, yes, you can, but people say the line can be ridiculous at the airport. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I mean, that's good information to know, though, because it's like logistical stuff like that for me. And then another thing, this is like super petty, but I really don't have a lot of clothes, because when I moved, I got rid of everything, and I gained weight over the pandemic, and I'm like, I'm not about to be holding on to stuff that's too small, waiting to get small again. So I'm like, I don't know what I need to be trying to buy, you know. I don't know. And I'm like, I'm always hot. I be burning up. I'll tell you that. So I know I would need some stuff that's going to keep me cool for sure. See, girl, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Flight books, Airbnb books. Oh my goodness. I am so jealous. Oh my, hold on. I am so jealous. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. LOL. Logistical stuff for me. It really do. Just for my nerves. You know, it ain't like we going, you know, somewhere in state where it's like, oh, we'll figure it out. Like, no, you know, when you spending these type of coins, you got to have it figured out. Oh, give me the dates. What are the dates you're going to be there? Hold on, let me find out. Y'all got some extra room in this Airbnb. Let me find out. I'll find something to do during the wedding. You know I love you more. Okay, my food is here now. Texting you now. Okay, girl, well, I am here. You know I love you, love you, love you, love you. And that sounds good. You over there eating good. But I will say the only dish that I really like, Indian dish, I like butter chicken. I love it. It's really good. I got put on in med school. But yeah, I love you. Just give me a text, and thank you for checking in, girl. I miss you. You don't even understand. I'm still going to finish writing a text message that I was writing you earlier. Look at the Lord. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? So anybody who is watching the replay, Sherry is one of my soul sisters. Let me tell you, like, I love her. She's freaking amazing. She's currently in med school right now, out here rocking it, doing her thing. And we actually met when I was in med school during her interview trail. And I think she needed somewhere to stay, but I was not about that life. I did not let people stay with me. I'm real funny about people coming in my home and I don't know who she is and stuff like that. So I wasn't gonna be I wasn't on the list, okay? Because, you know, I do have some hospitality, you know, ministry gifts, you know, that are in me. But that's more of my mother's gifting. And so I was like, ain't nobody staying with me. But something told me, like, let her stay with you. And when I tell you it's the best decision ever, like, we are literally, like, it was just a friendship that was meant to be. It really was. I love her so much. She is so freaking amazing. And has amazing testimony, and she definitely gonna be getting interviewed on my channel in the near future for sure, because she's the bomb. Like, she's all that, and she's a triplet. Oh my goodness, how cool. Now me and my brother, we do have the same birthday, so we technically Irish twins. We a year apart though. He's a year older than me, so I've had to share my birthday my entire life, but I technically don't have a twin. And the birthday cake was, girl, let me tell y'all how disrespectful it was. Growing up, the birthday cake always said, "Happy birthday, Dion and Kara." Like, I didn't get my own birthday cake until my 16th birthday, okay? Like, it was a celebration. I'm like, you know what? Can I get a birthday cake that says my name first? I'm just saying. Show me some love. So yeah, I understand the woes of sharing. And then then the parentals always was dressing us up like we was twins. You know, they just ain't care. They did not care. But yes, that just made me so happy. Y'all don't even know, that made me so happy. But yeah, it said, so we was just, if anybody just got on here, we were just talking about Ghana. She's going to Ghana in December, and you guys know I was supposed to originally be going in August, but I'm not sure if I'm going or not. So she's like, you need to come in December. But it's crazy because I feel like December is like a very popular month for weddings in Ghana as well. At least for sure for like for Ghanaians who are like going back to have like traditional weddings, like from the States. That's definitely really popular, what I'm noticing. But one of the reasons I was going down was going to be for a celebration of life. So something different, but still, you know, to be celebrated as well. But yeah, I'm like so excited. I am so excited. Okay, so why I got some folks on here? Let me tell y'all about my traumatic experience this week. So I want to say it was Wednesday. Wednesday, it's like literally pouring down, raining from the time I woke up till like later in the evening. And y'all know it started getting dark here around 7, okay? So I'm literally in the kitchen, like kitchen area, kitchen living room area. And this was probably about like maybe between 8:30, 9 o'clock. Next thing I know, I see like this little black moth flying around, right? And I was like, ooh, I ain't never seen the black moth. Like, what is this? So I swap at the moth, right? You know, because I'm about that life. I'm like, I'm gonna swap you around a little bit. And next thing I know, it falls to the floor. So I was like, okay, I don't know how it got in here, but all right. Do you know, next thing I know, I look on my peripheral vision, and there's another one. And I was like, oh, hold up. What's going on? So the other one, I swap at that one. Do y'all know, there was like 5 that came at me after that. Like, I was basically getting attacked by these moths. So I run into my bedroom, and it's like dark in there, right? And I just like jump in the bed. I'm like, I'm so scared. I'm like, OMG. I don't know what the heck that was. So I stay in the room, and I got the door shut. The lights is out. Like, I'm like, I don't know what is going on. So then I'm like, okay, it's getting late anyways. Let me go ahead and take my shower. So in my bathroom, there's like there's a window that goes to the outside that you can see outside. So I see all of these the little black moth things flying away. So I'm flying around. So I'm looking like, oh my gosh, like what is going on? Like, is something dead outside? Like, where's all these things coming from? Like, it was like on some end of the world type stuff. I'm a little dramatic, but stick with me, stick with me. So then I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and take my shower. Next thing I know, there's no black moths flying around. Like, mind you, it was like a swarm of them by the window, outside though, outside the window, and then they just was gone. So I'm like, where did they go? So I didn't, got out the shower, finally got enough bravery to go back out to like the living room area. Do you know that all I see is these dead bugs and wings? They were everywhere, like everywhere. Okay, so I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the heck is this? I done recorded a video. I'm sending it to my family. I'm sending it to my friends. Like, y'all, what are these? I don't know what it is. So I'm scared. I done went back in the room. I'm like, I gotta figure out what it is. Do y'all know that after some research, and my friend was like, well, she was like, I ain't never seen it before. She was like, but the only thing I know that sheds its wings are ants and termites. So I'm like, okay, I've seen termites before. Them wasn't no termites. Like, I'm like, there's no way them was termites. Because the termites I've seen back in the States, they're like, have like kind of like the clear wings. And they're not as big. Like, these things were like, they were pretty decent size. Like they were like little, like moths. And then I was like, and they definitely not ants. I've seen flying ants. I was like, this ain't it. But sure enough, I was like, well, let me just go ahead and Google like Puerto Rican, like flying ants, Puerto Rican, what is it called? Termites. Do y'all know that they were black termites? Y'all, when I tell you like the level of fear in my heart, like I'm still traumatized. Do you know I could not go to sleep that night? Do you know every time I closed my eyes, I just saw a wisping of a wing flying around me? Like, whoo, it was so serious. It was so serious. I have never. So let me give a little bit of context. So now I'm a pro. So they're called, I think they got a couple different names here. I don't know which one it is. Like Comehin is like one, and then Polillas. Polillas is, I think, what they call them too. I don't know which one, but people prefer whatever. So basically, they said during raining season that it literally, they live up in like these trees. So I don't even know. Now I'm like I want to be all adventurous and start looking at these trees to see if I can see the homes of, these termites. But let me tell you, so they live in these trees. And I'm not saying I'm looking now because I looked at the pictures of them, but I haven't seen them. But anyways, so they live in these trees, okay? And I guess when it's like, if it's a super really bad rainy day, which it was, they go on attack mode. And they're attracted to lights. So my bedroom, like I don't play about lights being on. If if the room ain't being occupied, we turn the lights off, okay? So the lights is off in the room. But where I was at, I'm on my computer doing work. I was in a groove too. I was just feeling myself, enjoying myself, having a good little time, okay? And like I said, I swapped the first one, like I fight with one of you. But when there was several of them coming, woo! And I can only imagine, like, can you imagine if I would have stayed out there to see the massacre that occurred? But anyways, let me go back to where they come from. So they basically create these hives in trees out here. And on really bad rainy days, they basically just go and live their best lives. And they only have a lifespan for about like 30 to 45 minutes. And because they're attracted to light, they were able to like squeeze underneath the doors. So I know I haven't done like an actual like tour of my villa yet, but like I have like these big glass doors, like back, they're like windows and doors. and it's like a little bit of space underneath it. We don't have really like a big problem with like pests and things like that. Even though I did tell y'all there was some lizards that was getting in, but I think they were getting in through a window, but maintenance came and sealed the windows. That's another story. Whew, and you definitely don't want a lizard dying in your house, but that's another story. But yeah, so next thing I know, I mean, they're literally like, you guys, when I tell you that there were wings everywhere, oh my gosh, I'm so traumatized. So ended up getting all the wings. Well, let me not lie, it was not all the wings. Some of the wings ended up, you know, sweeping them out. And yeah, that's basically why when I was saying that they were outside the window and they were flying and then they stopped, that's because their lifespan had ended. So like literally outside, there were all of these like dead termites outside. Just talking about it, I mean, my skin is literally crawling talking about it. Like I was so scared going to sleep. I did not go to bed until like 2, 3 in the morning. Like I could not go to sleep. It was ridiculous because I was like, oh my gosh, like what if they come in here? What if they come back? What if they're not done with their attack? But yeah, so then the next morning, mind you, like was sweeping, you know, all the night before, then did all my research, so I'm feeling a little bit better after I did my research, right? I ended up like, I need to start pulling furniture, you know, so I can make sure there's no just random wings. When I tell you there was wings everywhere, like it was behind, I got 2 like sectionals, both sectionals, like I had to move in them all around just so I could get underneath them, get behind them. It was wings everywhere. It really took me hours to like clean to like my living standard because of these termite wings. And then another thing is like my place, I don't have it's not a lot of wood, but of course, you know, every home has some wood, but like here, you know, usually like baseboards around your place has like wood, like most people have like wooden baseboards. Well, the baseboards in my place is all cement, and same as the floor, like everything's cement. And so I was just like, oh my goodness. So I did contact the property manager, and she sent an exterminator out, but it's not like the problem is in the home. She said they more so have to exterminate like the bugs in the trees. So I had somebody come out this morning, and they did do the house as well, because they said when they are flying, there's like a couple, even though they lose their wings, there's a couple of them that like kind of crawl around, and like they can lay, some of them I think can lay eggs or something. So it's just like more of a precaution since they got in. But she said that there were a lot of villas that were attacked that evening. So if you had your light on that evening, like they did not come to play, like literally traumatic. Hello, you over here, Miss Hannah, you over here laughing at me. Oh my gosh, did my mom show you the video? Because it was, oh my gosh, it was so traumatic. And then my brother's like, you are so dramatic. I'm showing him the video. I was like, I am not dramatic. A little bit, but I mean, I think in this situation it was kind of warranted. My sister-in-law was like, it couldn't have been me because I would have been worse. She was like, I would have been worse. But yeah, that was my experience of the week. I'm like, man, I'm getting real acclimated to this island. I will tell you that. And it was crazy because I was watching a blog of of some people who had moved here from the States, and they said it happened to them on their first day. And so, yeah, I was like, OMG. Like, I could not imagine. They said the kids were like, we want to move back. I think they were from, like, Texas or something. And they had just moved to the island, and they literally had an attack. And then I read another blog post of a native from the island, and they were like, oh, yeah, if it happens, you just turn off all the lights in your home, and you just enjoy the company of your loved ones. I'm like, what? And I'm sure it would be different. Like if I grew up and like you kind of know like this is the norm, that's one thing you can prepare mentally for that. But I was not mentally prepared for it. Let me just say it. Like it was Woo! And then the crazy thing, I told you like how long I literally spent yesterday, a couple hours, like trying to, get all these wings out. Like today, I'm still finding wings, like because the wings are so light. So even when you sweep, they're like, you think they're alive, they're not, but they're like, they can like fly up in the air because they're just so thin. So yeah. Miss Hannah said, no, she didn't. I'm going to have to go over there and laugh some more. Oh, yes. And then, my mom is so dramatic. She's just like, oh, my gosh. So she's trying to check on me, talking about, oh, my gosh, so how's your new roommates doing? I was like, Mom, that's too soon. It's entirely too soon. But, yeah. And then some of my friends were like, it looked like you need to be trying to go to a hotel. I'm like, well, it's an island thing. So, and we literally only have like one hotel, which is like, it's like the little resort hotel right here. I'm like, I don't feel safer there than home because they have like, it's not like an inside hotel, if it makes sense. It's like you have to go outside to get inside type thing. But yeah. So yes, that is my traumatic story of the week. I feel like I have at least one story of the week. Oh no, you didn't, Miss. No, you did not send those emojis. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, I'm scarred. I really, really am. I really am. And I was like, if I see one like today, because this happened Wednesday. So today I was like, if I see one more wing, I am literally going to scream. Now it is crazy because I do have like I have like doors and windows in my bedroom as well. But the difference is like I always keep the shade down unless like I'm working out in the daytime. But at nighttime I always pull it down. But I'm like, oh my gosh, I could only imagine if I had like my little shades up and there was light in the room, they would have been all in my bedroom and then I really would have been over it. But like they didn't come in to my second bedroom or my guest bathroom. They didn't get in there because there was no lights. So it was nothing, nothing for it to be attracted to. But at least I know, they said it's not something that happens often, but that it can happen. But at least in the future, I know if I see one of those, I mean, all the lights are going off and I am running for cover. Just know that. And I ran for cover this time too, but yeah, it was too much. It was too much for my spirit. I'm like, is this the end of the times, Getting attacked by termites. I mean, I'm gonna have some stories to tell about this island. I will tell you that. Oh, and then I was mentioning earlier how there's this duck. It's just one random duck. He's not the most attractive duck, I'll tell you that. He has like this like little red face and his little webbed feet, and he's just like standing at my door all day. I'm like, what do you want? Like, I never seen him before, so I have to pick a name for him. But he stood out there for hours, and then finally, I probably shouldn't have done it, but I did. I was like, I got some bread I needed to get rid of, so I did give him a little bit of food. He eventually went away after I took my nap. But he wasn't being disruptive or anything, because Pedro, my iguana friend, he used to come and knock on the door. So he was definitely, the duck is not obnoxious like that. But Pedro, like, he was very obnoxious. But I seen him a couple weeks ago, but he doesn't come over anymore, unfortunately. But I see him. When I see him, I say, hey Pedro, how you doing? And then I see his cousin Fred sometimes. Fred is like, he's a huge iguana. He's an old man. That's Uncle Fred. It's his name. So I do see Fred sometimes. But I'm so happy I have not found any lizards in my home. in months now, in months. So hopefully that is a resolved issue. They're like the little geckos, Geico geckos, but have not been seeing any of those. So yeah, but thank you for listening to story time, because that was whew, too much. Let me tell you, way too much. All right, all right. Well, it has been a blessing to spend some time with you guys today. Thank you for coming and spending some of your Friday with me. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead. You know, it's Friday, so it's Taco Friday for me. So I'm going to enjoy my last Taco Friday for a few weeks, since I will be going home. But I will be chatting with you guys soon. And next Friday, we will be back in Ohio. So I will talk to you guys next week. All right. Have a very, very blessed week. Bye. And weekend and week.